Carlo Ancelotti talks Bellingham red card, referee's performance, and Vinicius after Osasuna, 1-1 Real Madrid. Carlo Ancelotti talks Bellingham red card, referee's performance, and Vinicius after Osasuna, 1-1 Real Madrid. Real Madrid dropped 2 crucial points in their La Liga campaign after a controversial 1-1 draw against Osasuna at El Sadar. Kylian Mbappe gave Los Blancos an early lead, but the match took a dramatic turn when Jude Bellingham received a red card just before halftime for allegedly protesting a referee's decision. Osasuna capitalized on the numerical advantage, equalizing through an Anti-Budimir penalty in the second half. After the match, Real Madrid coach Carlo Ancelotti addressed the media, and as expected, the refereeing decisions dominated the discussion. The Italian manager did not hold back his thoughts. Ancelotti on the referee's performance. Ancelotti expressed his frustration over the officiating, but was careful with his words. "I want to stay on the bench. It was a game in terms of football. We started very well and finished well with one less player. I think that the referee did not understand the English well when Bellingham was given a red card," Ancelotti said, HIT Diario AS. Explaining the nuances, the Italian added, "He said frein off. He did not say if I knew. He made a mistake there because the translation in Spanish is, don't fucks with me. It was not something offensive." Bellingham's red card was the turning point of the game. Photo by Juan Manuel Serrano, Arce Jack Getty Images. Things have happened in these last 3 games that everyone has seen, and I don't feel like adding more, because I want to be on the bench in the next game. The dismissal of Bellingham left Madrid battling with 10 men for more than half the match, and it was clear that Ancelotti felt it was an unjust decision. Ancelotti also hinted at a pattern in Madrid's recent games where controversial decisions have gone against them. "I think there is a problem in that sense. In the last 3 games something has happened that shouldn't have happened. What we can do is keep playing, winning, and continue like this," he said. Ancelotti himself received a yellow card early in the game for his protests over what he believed was a handball inside the Osasuna box. He later explained his reaction. "I told him that there was a handball in the Osasuna area and that he should have seen it on the VAR. The images were turned on minutes later." Ancelotti on Bellingham. Despite Bellingham's sending off, Ancelotti did not believe the player was at fault and instead pointed fingers at the referee. "I would be in favor of speaking to the referee and not Bellingham." Jude made a protest and said, "Just don't forward with me." The red card is for the referee being nervous. "I don't have to say anything to Bellingham. Jude didn't do anything today to be sent off. The referee made a mistake in the translation," he said when asked about the Englishman's conduct. With Bellingham now set to miss Madrid's next league game, the controversy surrounding his suspension will likely continue to be a major talking point in the next few days. Ancelotti on the abuse aimed at Vinicius and Asensio. Another concerning issue raised was the treatment of Vinicius Jr. and Marco Asensio by Osasuna supporters. Madrid's Brazilian winger has often been a target of abuse in Spanish stadiums, and this match was no exception. Vinicius was once again a subject of abuse from opposition fans. Photo by Juan Manuel Serrano Arce, a Getty Images. When asked about it, Ancelotti kept his response brief. "I think there is an organization that is looking after this. I was focused on what was happening in the match." Title race and the road ahead. Ancelotti was pleased with how his team played, particularly given the adversity they faced. "I thought the 3 up front were doing very well. Camavinga was playing very well at the back. I didn't want to change the dynamic of the team because they were playing very well, with a lot of verticality. It's a shame, but we're still in the fight," he said. The defeat for Real Madrid does, however, mean that Barcelona will have an opportunity to get back on top of the league table should they win their next league encounter. Rasmus Højlund hooked in act of mercy as Man Ut crumble. Manchester United striker Rasmus Højlund had a deeply frustrating afternoon at Old Trafford. Getty Images, Ash Donnellan. There were two moments in the space of 11 minutes in the second half that underlined the extent of Rasmus Højlund's limitations, and Manchester United's desperate need to sign a striker this summer who knows his way to goal. Receiving a pass from Christian Eriksen near the halfway line, Højlund produced a deft turn to wheel away from Emmanuel Agbadou and speed towards goal. Wolves were completely on the back foot, but when the space opened up for Højlund to play in Kobbie Mainoo, who was free and unmarked on the opposite side, and